I'm Julie Blanner from the lifestyle website, julieblanner.com, where I share easy ideas that celebrate the simple life, like recipes, home decor, entertaining, and so much more. Today, I'm going to take you along with me for another episode of Organize With Me. And you've seen a lot of my kitchen organization ideas in my kitchen organization video, which I'll link to in the description below. But there are still several cabinets and drawers that have been untouched since we first renovated our kitchen. You can also learn about our kitchen renovation in the video I'll link to in the description below. There are so many things that I would do different if we had to do it over again, and a couple of things that we are going to change, which I'll get more into in a minute. But I'm going to make the best of what we have right now, and you can too. There are so many great organization items out there to help you streamline your life. This kitchen might look nice, tidy, neat, and organized. However, if you saw in my junk drawer, you might scream. Guess what? I'm gonna take you into my junk drawer. I have no shame at all. And I'm just, winging it, trying to do the best that I can do. So I'm gonna take you along with me, and you can judge if you want, but we're in this together. If you have any questions, of course, please leave your questions and comments in the description below. I always love hearing from you, and I'm always happy to help. Let's get started. Now we're here for the good, the bad, and the ugly. Sadly, this is more ugly than anything. So we're gonna start eliminating things here. Now, one thing that you might realize is that when I'm doing video, I'm standing in this very position, which means if I quickly need to get something out of the way, this is the drawer. Well, it's also the drawer that my kids throw things into when I tell them to pick up. So it's time to figure out what actually belongs here and eliminate everything that doesn't, which is pretty much everything. Okay, screen protectors. How many of these do you need? Car charger, definitely doesn't belong here. Notebook, this is one of the kids. I'm going to make a pile. And that's one of the things that I do is I make a pile of everything that belongs in a drawer and everything that doesn't, and where it needs to filter out to. Kids art stuff. I mean, how it makes its way in here, I have no idea. This ribbon definitely belongs in my office in the craft drawer. And I always pin my ribbon with just like a nice little pin to tuck it in. Okay, some of these things are just too sweet. Adeline had left this lunchbox note. Hey there, tonight is Halloween, so save your energy and don't have too much fun. Adeline, your sister. So I always keep like little keepsakes, but they don't belong here in the junk drawer. So we're gonna filter those out. I mean, seriously. So many notes. Birthday lists. Lots of trash and recycling ideas. I love these lights, and I wanted to do this next year at the lake house. I mean, I love you, Mom. How am I supposed to throw that away? I think I have to. As much as I love them, I can't have it all in here. So again, craft stuff. This doesn't belong in here. That belongs in my office. So I have an office pile, a kids pile, memories pile. Black paint, that's just dangerous to have around the house when you have 3 kids. Some Sharpies. These are like the ultimate weapon when you have girls. Definitely don't want those in there. Pens, I do like to keep a couple pens in here. So, hey, we finally found something that can stay. Isn't that just great? We've got paintbrushes. I'll give these to the kids with their art supplies. They can use those downstairs to paint. Oh great, remember how I was talking about how I needed a pin? I have one. I can just pin this right here. tuck that in, and that will secure that. Okay, we're working our way down. This could actually stay. A pad of paper, that's always handy to have in here. Adeline's little notes, we don't need those. Gosh, so many notes, so many things that I don't think we need. Maybe a couple business things that I will keep. More craft stuff, definitely not the place for this. Lots of ribbon. Again, if I'm going to keep this, it's not the place for it. I really only need one pair of scissors in here. So I'll put the others in my craft drawer. Bag, this is trash. Or recycling. Lipstick, hey, I'm just glad I found some lipstick. I am fresh out. I have not found any of my lipsticks, probably because I put them in miscellaneous places like this. So yay, great find. And you'll find that organizing always saves you money. It is amazing how much less waste you have when you organize. Lots of tape. This isn't even my tape drawer. Maybe I could keep one of them in here, but the rest of them actually go to my office. I mean, we have cords that go to things that I don't even know if we still own. So I'll set these aside and ask Chris if he knows what they're for. More paint, paintbrush. You never know when you're gonna need to paint in your kitchen when you're cooking. Medicine. Again, not the drawer for that. This is some kind of pour. I don't even think I need it because I don't know what it pours for. Computer charger, definitely doesn't belong in here. Back to the office. More pens, you know, because I do all my writing in the kitchen. I think I just need one or two. More weapons. Lots of nails. Not sure if I know why these made its way in here. But hey, we're whittling down. Lighter, I do like to keep a lighter in my kitchen for those candles, and it's a safer place. This, again, I was using this at Christmas to do some gift wrapping on some homemade treats, but now it can go, I actually have a place in my kitchen cabinet for all of my gifting bags, so I'll put that in there. Miscellaneous pins and safety pins. I have a little container for those in my office. Ribbons, these can go in the trash. Oh, that is a cute idea, but I never did. Let's throw it away. Another cute note from Adeline. Girl stuff. You can see how easy it is to become overwhelmed by stuff if you just don't look in your drawers. Another pen, glue sticks. That goes in the craft drawer in my office. So much stuff. I think I kept this because I liked some of the tips that they had. So I'm going to keep the tips and eliminate the rest. Empty bag, that does us a lot of good. Oh look, more notes. I almost didn't think we had enough. I mean, just so much junk. Another computer charger, yay! Another pen. Look at how many pens I found so far. I bought this rug tape, and then I realized as much as I like my rug to stay in place, I like to clean my floors even more. So I think I can put this in a donate pile. This is Annie's tape. I do like to keep a measuring tape around. That's always super helpful to have. Lots of lunchbox notes. Maybe now that I found them, I can actually leave them for the girls. So I'll keep those. I don't need a coaster in the kitchen. We'll eliminate that. found 2 more things of tape. Don't need all of those in here. I'm going to go ahead and start filtering all of these things out into our home now where they belong. Okay, have I given you enough anxiety yet with my hot mess of a drawer? We're really getting there. Now I'm gonna put like all this hardware stuff in a bag, and Chris can figure out where and what happens to this. Organizing is like a family affair, in my opinion. We all have to work together to make it all come together. And I don't want to put these somewhere where he won't know where they are. And it's his problem. Now these look like hardware. I actually use these to put my lanterns up when I'm filming because they get in the way. But guys, we are so close. I mean, got some buttons in here too. Man, junk drawers are truly just a catch-all. I'm sure he won't need most of this, but just in case, I'd like for him to go through it. That actually goes to my marble board, my pastry board. So I will keep that. Another cord that we have no idea what it goes to. Hi, I've been looking for this. This goes to my microphone when I'm filming. I tell you, it really does pay to organize. I've been looking for this for months. Got a couple safety pins and pins. Glad nobody stabbed themselves. Really, this drawer is like, go into it at your own risk. If you're brave enough to do it, go for it. And I think I'm just gonna pitch these because I don't really know what they go to anymore. Save a little money. You know, you never know. I just made 10 cents, or let's see here, 30 cents organizing this drawer. Oh, from Annie. Another sweet card I have to keep. All right, well, I'm not sure what this is doing in here, but we're gonna use this to sweep out this hot mess of a drawer. You see all this pink stuff in here? These are berries from last Christmas, over a year ago. So this project has needed to happen for quite some time now. And I will say this is the worst drawer in the house, but I won't say that it's the only mess in the house. So we'll get this all cleaned out and wiped down, and we'll be ready to get started on organizing it. Now I like to use just soap and water mixture. I have these glass bottles, these glass spray bottles that I mix it in for easy use. And then I feel like they're not so unsightly, so I can leave them out on my kitchen countertop. But anyways, I love using soap and water for cleaning everything in my kitchen. It's a great marble cleaner, but it's also safe to use in the interior of your drawers, and you never have to fear harmful chemicals. All right, much better. Okay, now we're going to go ahead and get some organizers and see how we can make this functional. That's the most important part about organizing, is making things functional. I just ran down to the basement to get some organizers I had purchased when we were on Christmas break, and I think these are gonna work perfect. Not so bad. I wish they would fit in a little bit tighter, but this really is an inexpensive way to update this drawer. And when everything has a compartment, it's easy to see exactly where it is, where it belongs, where you can find it later. And I think that overall it keeps a much tidier drawer. So we're gonna go ahead and filter things back in. Now, organizing is about eliminating excess and making things functional. It doesn't mean that you can't adapt it and make it work for you. For me, my junk drawer has to have a couple of extra tools in it because this is where I shoot video so often and things like that. So I'm going to keep a few things in here. Like, this is my battery for my microphone. I will keep a lipstick in here, a hand cream. I try not to make you guys look at dry hands, and I live in Missouri, and winter's pretty brutal here sometimes. So anyways, I am going to put in, you know, things that work for me, and you should put in things that work for you. Now, one pair of scissors, totally reasonable. 3, pretty excessive. So I'm going to put in a pair of scissors. I'm going to put in my shears because this is also where I arrange flowers. And those can go in the same thing. We're going to grab some pens. How many do you think we should keep? I'm going to go ahead and keep a couple of bright colors because I use those for my recipe notes when I'm testing recipes on Wednesdays with my sister. If you didn't know, my sister helps me out in the kitchen because she is an amateur cook and baker, and so she often points out things that can make my recipes easier to understand. She'll say, hey, I didn't understand this, or this didn't make any sense to me. So anyway, she is such a huge help. But I'm gonna put in a couple of colorful things there because she makes notes, I make notes. And then a couple of my favorite pens. And all of these can go to my office. I have the perfect spot for them in my office drawer. Now I'm going to grab a notepad. I really only need 1 notepad, not 2. So we're gonna see, no, neither of these fit that great in there, but we'll just pop that one in there. And definitely tape. I like having tape in the kitchen. Sometimes it comes in handy. And we have these S-hooks for my videos. Those will go in here. We'll also put this in here because, like I said, a tape measure I think comes in handy. And the junk drawer for me has always been the best place to keep it. Lunchbox notes. I love leaving my little girls notes in their lunches. I think it brightens their day, and gosh, their smiles brighten mine. So we'll put those in there. That lighter, it's ugly, but it's very functional, so it goes in the junk drawer. And let's see here, I don't think anything else belongs in here. I mean, that can't be possible. Is there anything else that belongs in here? Nope. Yep, that was just that hot mess of a drawer before. So here you have it. Here's my new junk drawer, and far less junk. Gosh, now I'm really ashamed of how much excess I had in here, and I'm get to work filing things off throughout our home where they belong. That is so much better. Chris is like gonna fall over tonight when he gets home. That drawer took quite a bit longer than I anticipated, but it's still only about 20 minutes from start to finish filing everything away to the rest of our home. And gosh, did it need it. I mean, it's gonna make life so much easier anytime I'm going in there and I can actually find what I'm looking for like that. So don't forget to click subscribe because I have so many more of these Organize With Me videos coming, along with home decor ideas, recipes, and so much more. So I look forward to seeing you again soon.